Welcome back to Ancient Alien Secrets. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and mysterious topics, portals to other dimensions or worlds, a subject that spans across cultures and texts, but one that has profound roots in the ultimate unedited source, the Qur'an. We'll explore what the Qur'an and Hadiths have to say about these gateways, and how ancient texts like the Book of Enoch, Sumerian tablets, and even the Bible discuss similar phenomena. While these ancient sources are fascinating, it's important to note that they have been edited over time. The Quran, however, remains unchanged and pure. Let's jump into it. Let's begin with what the Quran says about portals and gateways. There are several verses that hint at the existence of other dimensions or realms beyond our physical world. One of the most direct references is in Surah Al-Mulk 67:15, which says, He who created the seven heavens in layers. You do not see in the creation of the most merciful any inconsistency. So return your vision to the sky. Do you see any breaks? This verse indicates that the heavens are layered, suggesting dimensions stacked on top of one another. The idea of multiple layers or heavens is repeated throughout the Quran, pointing to the possibility that there are different realms we cannot perceive with the naked eye. Another key verse is from Surah Al-Hijr 15:14-15. Even if we open to them a gate from the sky, and they continue to ascend therein, they would say, Our eyes have only been dazzled. Rather, we are a people affected by magic. This verse hints at the existence of a gate from the sky, potentially a portal to another realm, and that even if people were to witness it, they would dismiss it as mere illusion. The Hadiths further elaborate on the existence of other realms. The Prophet Muhammad, PBUH, spoke of things unseen, what we refer to as al-ghaib, which includes angels, jinn, and possibly other unknown dimensions. In a famous hadith, the Prophet, PBUH, said, The angels take turns among you by night and by day, and they all assemble at the Far and Asr prayers. Sahih Bukhari 555. This hadith suggests that angels travel between realms, hinting at some kind of portal or gateway they use to traverse between the earthly and heavenly realms. It also implies that there are specific times of day when these portals might be more active, such as during prayers, when the spiritual energy is heightened. In another hadith, the Prophet, PBUH, described the night journey, al-Isra wal-Miraj, where he ascended to the heavens through a special portal, visiting different layers of the heavens, and meeting prophets and angels. This clearly shows that portals exist and that certain individuals, like the prophets, were given access to them. Now, let's compare this to what other ancient texts say. The Book of Enoch, a text associated with Judaism and Christianity but not included in the modern Bible, is one of the earliest references to portals. In this book, Enoch describes being taken to the heavens by angels through doors in the sky, much like the Quran and Hadiths describe. The Book of Enoch talks about the Watchers, a group of angels who descended from heaven through a portal to interact with humans. This story bears similarities to the Islamic concept of the jinn and angels, though the Quran provides a more detailed and uncorrupted account of these events. Remember, the Book of Enoch has undergone edits and is considered apocryphal, meaning it's not a pure revelation like the Quran. Sumerian tablets, one of the oldest recorded texts, also speak of gods coming down to earth from the heavens through portals. The Sumerians believed in a pantheon of gods that would use gateways or stargates to travel between dimensions. While these stories are captivating, they too have been subject to human edits and mythologization over centuries. Turning to the Bible, we see references to portals in stories such as Jacob's ladder in the book of Genesis. In Genesis 28 verse 12, it says, And he dreamed, and behold, there was a ladder set up on the earth, and the top of it reached to heaven. And behold, the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. This ladder can be interpreted as a type of portal between heaven and earth, allowing the passage of angels. Again, this mirrors the description we find in the Quran and Hadiths. Though the biblical version has been subject to numerous translations and edits over time, however, the Quran provides clarity and purity. Where other texts are fragmented and altered, the Quran stands as the unaltered Word of God. As we wrap up this discussion, it's important to emphasize that while these ancient texts, The Book of Enoch, the Sumerian tablets, and even the Bible offer interesting insights. They've all been tampered with over the centuries. They contain pieces of truth, but they've been diluted by human intervention. The Qur'an, however, is unique. It has been preserved in its original form, unedited and unaltered for over 1,400 years. The Qur'an's descriptions of other realms, unseen worlds, and portals remain the most accurate and uncorrupted. It's the ultimate source of knowledge, standing the test of time as the unchangeable Word of God. So, while we may explore and appreciate what other cultures have said about portals and gateways to other worlds, we must always return to the Quran for the purest understanding. That's where the real secrets lie. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Ancient Alien Secrets. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And stay tuned for more discussions about the mysteries of our world and beyond. Once again, if you've enjoyed today's discussion, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming episodes. Next time, we'll explore another mysterious topic from an ancient perspective, backed by the ultimate truths from the Quran. Until then, keep your mind open and your eyes on the skies. This video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. The content discussed is based on interpretations of Islamic teachings from the Quran, Hadiths, and comparisons with ancient texts like the Book of Enoch, Sumerian tablets, and the Bible. While we explore these fascinating subjects, we encourage viewers to approach the material with an open mind and respect for different beliefs. Our aim is not to promote any specific theory or infringe on any religious or cultural sensitivities, but rather to provide insights into how these ancient texts align with modern discussions about portals and the unseen realms.